Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching The Big Bang Theory. This is the 16th episode of the first season. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you'd like to watch today's full episode, it is available for free in the link in the description below. Just click on it, put the password in, and enjoy. So last episode, it was about Missy. Who's that, you may ask? Well, that's what Howard, Leonard, and Raj was asking Sheldon as well, because it turns out he's got a twin sister, and she is very attractive, and all of them wanted to try and take her out on a date. So all episode, it was all basically trying to be the best versions of themselves, trying to impress, and obviously it just didn't work out. Howard's too pushy, he always is. Leonard thought he made a good impression, but she wasn't interested, and it seemed like she was kind of interested in Raj, but then again, he has struggling with speaking to women, isn't it? You know what I mean? He actually, you know, interestingly, was taking part, I don't know, in some sort of medication trial or something that basically would help him gain the confidence and basically talk to women. And he come back to the apartment, he was talking to them, he was saying some stuff, he was basically bragging about Indians, basically saying how they created different things, the Kama Sutra as well, you know, it was all about them. I do love him, really. He makes me laugh when he actually does engage in conversations, and he was having side effects as well. His hands kept going, he kept moving his fingers, you know, he kept moving his wrists, and you know, when it actually come to it, when he built up the confidence and he went over to go speak to Missy and basically ask her out, she seemed to be very interested as well. Like, he knocked on the door and she wanted to see what he had to say, and his medication just quickly deteriorated, it wore off, and straight away he just started blubbering, and then just walking down the stairs. He just seen his way and was like, look mate, this is not going well, and just backed out. Then he just read the room and knew that it was never going to happen. He does make me laugh. I feel like we need to use him a bit more. Good characters. I think we've got a good mix of everybody, to be honest, and the use of everybody right now has been really, really decent. Not used Penny quite a lot, to be honest, in the last few episodes. Maybe she gets some airtime today. Thanks for checking out today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you do, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump into today's episode.
Some of the other waitresses wanted me to ask you something.
It's called wrestling.
It combines the physical strength of arm wrestling with the mental agility of Tetris. And
Yeah, that's terrific. But what they wanted me to ask you is to cut it the hell out.
Okay, it's a stalemate.
Leonard, will we be seeing you on Saturday for your free birthday cheesecake?
He can't eat cheesecake. He's lactose intolerant.
About the cake, how did you know that my birthday's Saturday?
I did your horoscope. Remember, I was going to do everybody's until Sheldon went on one of his typical psychotic rants.
I don't celebrate my birthday.
Shut up. Yeah, you do.
Well, it's no big deal. It's just the way I was raised. My parents focused on celebrating achievements, and being expelled from a birth canal was not considered one of them.
It was obviously effective. Leonard grew up to be an experimental physicist. Perhaps if she'd also denied him Christmas, he'd be a little better at it.
You really never had a birthday party?
No, but it was okay.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
you think? Go ahead, tell her about your senior prom.
The thing is there, right, you know, I'm kind of the same in terms of, like, celebrating things, in terms of, like, I do celebrate a birthday, but I don't really care if nobody celebrated it. It's just another day, you know what I mean? Like, I do celebrate Christmas, you know, I like giving presents to people because, you know, making them happy. I mean, and not that you should just be happy receiving gifts, but it's nice to, like, give something to somebody, and you know what I mean, and then see their enjoyment out of it. You know what I mean? That's what I like doing. Again, I couldn't really care if somebody didn't give me a present. Like, when my parents ask, like, what do you want, I'm just like, I'm not asked. You know what I mean? Like, just whatever's, just don't get me out, get me some socks or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really need it to be happy, if you know what I'm saying. So, like, birthdays and Christmas and stuff, like, if I was on my own and just lived by my Todd and didn't really have a family, I don't think I would ever celebrate it. I actually do forget that my birthday comes around. It's only when people start saying, oh, what do you want, or have you got any plans, that, like, it becomes a day. You know what I mean? It's like, all these days, Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's Day, like, they are days, and I do take part in them. I'm not boring, but what I mean is, it's just another day, isn't it, really? And, like, people just create it so that they can create money off you. I'd rather take my girlfriend out every week on a date, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need a specific day paying 2 times the price. I'd rather buy gifts all year round than just, like, all at one time. Do you know what I mean? So, like, that's my choice in terms of that way. Leonard sounds like he's not being part of it because, I don't know, it's like he's never really been brought up by it, and he's acting like he doesn't really care, but to me it looked like he really does care. You know what I mean? It looked like he's got some sort of deep issue inside of it. If he went to a therapist, he'd dig it out. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, he actually low-key wants a party, it looks like, and it's going to be good if he actually gets one.
Make sure they remember no peanuts.
Howard, every Thai restaurant in town knows you can't eat peanuts.
Hello, Penny. Leonard just left.
I know. I want to talk to you.
What would we talk about? We have no overlapping areas of interest I'm aware of. As you know, I don't care for chit-chat.
Okay, here's the deal. We are going to throw Leonard a kick-ass surprise party for his birthday on Saturday.
I hardly think so. Leonard made it very clear he doesn't want a party.
Did someone say party?
Doesn't know he wants one because he's never had one.
He looks like he wanted one.
It's possible, but for the record, I've never had a threesome, and yet I still know I want one. If I do have a threesome, you can't be part of it. I'm just kidding. Yes, you can. Can you bring a friend?
Okay, sweetie, I understand you have scars that no non-professional can heal, but nevertheless, we're going to throw Leonard a birthday party.
I don't think that Leonard
here's the
wants
deal. You either help me throw Leonard a birthday party, or so help me God, I will go into your bedroom and unbag all of your most valuable mint-condition comic books. And on one of them, you won't know which, I'll draw a tiny happy face in ink.
You can't do that. If you make a mark in a mint comic book, it's no longer mint. Oh. Yeah, I have an idea. Let's throw Leonard a kick-ass birthday party. That's not the secret knock. This is the secret knock.
So, what'd you get the birthday boy?
Well, Raj got him an awesome limited edition Dark Knight sculpture based on Alex Ross's definitive Batman, and I got him this amazing autographed copy of the Feynman lectures on physics.
Entire institution of gift giving makes no sense.
Too late.
Let's say that I go out and I spend $50 on you. Now, I could simplify things, just give you the $50 directly, and then you could give me $50 on my birthday, and so on until one of us dies, leaving the other one old and $50 richer.
Try telling him it's a non-optional social convention.
It's a non-optional social convention.
Huh, fair enough.
Okay, let's do this. I will drive Sheldon to get a present, and Howard, you need to get rid of Leonard for about 2 hours.
No problem.
And then
The thing is though, yeah, he was talking about like the gift giving. $50, mate, it's not about the value, it's about the thought. Do you know what I mean? Like getting somebody that's like true to them and something that they would really enjoy, whether it's something that's $2 or $50. Do you know what I mean? That's the what it is. It's not about the value of the gifts and how many, it's about how meaningful it is and thoughtful you have put into it.
So, listen, the new art is showing the revised definitive cut of Blade Runner. One has 8 seconds of previously unseen footage. They say it completely changes the tone of the film.
I am in the Halo battle of my life here. There's this kid in Copenhagen. He has no immune system, so all he does is sit in his bubble and play Halo 24/7.
Oh my God, do you smell gas?
No.
Yeah, no.
Sheldon, a gift shouldn't be something someone needs. It should be something fun. You know, something they wouldn't buy for themselves.
Okay, I see. So not a DVD burner.
Exactly.
Something he wouldn't buy for himself. Something fun. Something like an 802.11n wireless router.
Come on.
Oh, he's having peanuts. Oh, he's...
Take that!
Uh-oh!
What's the matter?
This granola bar has peanuts in it!
Oh my God, why did you eat it?
I don't know, it was just there! I go to the emergency room!
Now?
No, after my tongue has swollen to the size of a brisket! The laundry is out of the hamper. Okay, Sheldon, what was it supposed to be? It's out of the washer! I'll call you when it's in the dryer.
I actually thought he was going to eat peanuts in the episode. That's because it was called that.
I'm going to buy Leonard a gift. I'm going to do it right. I refuse to let him experience the same childhood trauma I did.
I know I'm going to regret this, but what trauma?
On my 12th birthday, I really wanted a titanium centrifuge. So instead of a titanium centrifuge, my parents bought me a motorized dirt bike.
Excuse me, do you know anything about this stuff?
I know everything about this stuff.
And I want to hook up my computer in the front entrance with the one in my
It
refrigerator.
needs a point-to-point peer network with a range extender.
Fill this out, have a seat.
No, listen, see, we're throwing my friend a surprise party, and I'm supposed to keep him out of his apartment for 2 hours.
Fill this out and have a seat.
No, see, the only way I could get him to leave was to tell him I ate a peanut, because I'm allergic to peanuts.
Oh, well, in that case, fill this out and have a seat.
I know how the world works. How about if I were to introduce you to the man who freed your people?
You don't look like you're swelling up at all. Maybe we should just pick up some Benadryl at the drugstore and go home.
We can't go home, because
It reminds me of Johnny English.
Penny, listen, I've got a problem.
Stall Leonard a little longer.
I don't think I can.
You have to. We all have to be there at the same time to yell surprise. Hold him there a little longer. How about this? You keep him there a little longer, and when you get to the party, I'll point out which of my friends are easy.
Don't toy with me, woman.
I got a hot former fat girl with no self-esteem. I got a girl who punishes her father by sleeping around, and an alcoholic who's 2 tequila shots away from letting you wear her like a hat.
Thy will be done.
He's gonna eat some of it. He's not gonna get any of it.
I'm doing this for you, little buddy.
Do you know what, right? What is it now that was going on there? That woman behind the counter, was she not the first person that was introduced to us prior to, obviously, well, not prior, but like, we had Leonard, we had Sheldon go into the sperm bank and go and ask a woman that they was there to obviously like take part and can fill some documents out. I'm pretty sure that woman there in episode 16 was the first woman apart from the main cast that we see in episode 1. I could be wrong, but I thought it was. And also, I just realised that the guy's there on the computer in the shop working, which is interesting. I mean, the thing is, yo, if you was really smart and you went in and you was giving everybody advice and you knew everything about the computers and it was sound knowledge as well, you was giving them true facts. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if a job or a store like this would actually offer you a position, like, to help everybody.
You don't work here.
Yes, well, apparently neither does anyone else.
Well, then we have to go.
Why?
Well, for one thing, we're late for Leonard's birthday party, and for another, I told him to call security.
Look, sir, we are very busy here, and I just... holy crap!
Wow.
By the way,
Thank you.
Wow, he looks really bad. He looks really bad. How long does that solid take?
Healthcare system in this country, but when they're afraid of lawsuits, they sure test everything.
I really don't think the colonoscopy was necessary.
There is a party, isn't there?
Maybe.
Howard.
Are you mad?
How could I be mad?
See your true colors, and that's why I love you. Surprise!
Yeah, they must have been ages.
Everyone is very, very drunk, and oh, look, there's a girl taking a shirt off.
So sorry you didn't get your party.
It's okay.
Well, happy birthday anyways.
What was that?
Hey, Penny, when's your birthday?
Do you know what I mean? Like, I actually don't get it with Penny. Like, does she want to be with him or does she not? Because obviously, like, earlier on in the season, you could tell that they was both like, will they, won't they? Kind of like you. Do you kind of like me? Yeah, I kind of like you. Have we gone anywhere? No, we've not gone anywhere. You know what I mean? Then she got drunk at... Wait, was it her birthday party already? Or was it a moving in one? I can't remember. She threw a party, didn't she? And she went into his apartment and she was drunk and she kissed him and he pulled away, which was right. You know what I mean? Like, he wanted to be with her because she wanted to be with him, not because of the influence. You know what I mean? He's not like Howard. He's just in there straight away. I mean, he's not really bothered, is it? But like, here again, you know, we've seen her date that other guy, seen her date a guy like 2 episodes, and then in today's episode, she's giving him a kiss, like smooched on the lips. Now, might only been for like 2 seconds, but usually if you're just giving someone a kiss, it's that lasted a little bit longer, and I don't really know what they're doing with it. You know what I mean? Like, are we pushing it that them two going to be together, or are we not? And, you know, that's obviously going to leave me in a confused position, isn't it? Okay, that's going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Another good one. Another good one. You know what? The season's actually been pretty solid, honestly. It really has. It might have had a couple of, like, iffy episodes, or, like, I don't know. I feel like the first few as well, like, didn't really make me laugh. You know, I might have smiled here and there, but I feel like the last few, for definite anyway, I've had a couple of chuckles, you know. And I think as well, though, I've got to say, it's because I now know character traits and personalities. That's what it is, you know. Like, when I see Howard and the way he's being, like, I don't know, a bit creepy and, like, obviously, like, hardcore on the women, like, I'm like, that's Howard. You know, it fits his personality. He is a bit strange. And, like, when you see Rise doing, like, his things and obviously not speaking to people, and then you're like, yeah, that fits him. You know what to expect now with the people, and I think it makes it a bit more funnier. You know, sometimes not knowing the unknown, if that makes sense, like, it is good because everything's unpredictable. You don't really know where you're going, what to expect. But I feel like here, knowing each character, knowing kind of what they're going to do and how they're going to do it, that's what makes it fun. You know what I mean? If you go to Friends, for example, you know, Monica was a control freak, you know, Phoebe, you know what I mean? She likes singing, but she's also, Phoebe's also like, her old, weird, strange, quirky personality herself. Do you remember when she was running through the park and she was running all funny, and then obviously they had Rachel going with it? Joey, everybody obviously knows his ladies man. You know, they've all got the little bits. Ross is a dinosaur geek, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's good once you know the certain characteristics of characters, that when they're in certain scenes, you kind of know what to expect, and it makes it more enjoyable because you know something funny's coming around the corner. And the fact is, we knew that he had a peanut and allergy this episode, and, you know, I didn't think he was going to take it, to be honest, even though it was called the peanut thing. Like, I thought that it was just the insinuation of it, but mate, when he went in there and he had that and his face swelled up, that looked ruthless. Honestly, it looks so bad. And I mean, that's why when he was coming back there, I was saying, like, how long has that actually took to swell down? Because that was bad, mate, honestly. And obviously they missed the whole party. I knew that Lennon wanted one. You could see it at the start of the episode that although he was saying kind of like, yeah, I've never really been brought up, it don't really matter to me, you know, the reason why he's kind of like that is because he never really had that choice. He never really had the celebration of birthdays. I always had it. That's why, like, now I'm older, I'm just like, yeah, it's hit and miss, you know. I can have one, I can not really too fussed. But, like, for him, who's never had a surprise birthday party or has never really received any presents, you know, like, the excitement of possibly having one with friends and family, you know what I mean? Like, he'll always want it. And today, it was the thought that counts. Like a gift that I was saying before. Sometimes you can get a gift and it could be really expensive, but so can a $2 one. It could be really meaningful. And it's the thought that you put into it that means more than the present. And again, the thought that actually throwing him a party for himself is way more than, you know, the expense on it. Now, obviously, he would like to be there. He missed it all. But I'm sure that he's really happy that they thought about him and willing enough to obviously go out and spend and actually organise it. So, you know, maybe next year he can go to one. But yeah, last few episodes have been really good and I've really enjoyed them. Thanks for checking out today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. If you did, please smash a like. Really helps out. Subscribe if you do. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.